Hi, I'm Glenda Wendy Shuttleworth, a certified spiritual trainer, coach, counselor, and certified transformation and change agent. And I'd love to meet you if you're passionately committed to courageous change. So I'm talking about how do I deal with fear and what is our fear made of. Fear is comprised essentially of three parts. The first fear, historical human evolution. This is genetic programming at a cellular level. Nurture versus nature, the big dragon coming to eat you, the dinosaur dying, not being able to carry on the race as we know it. The second fear is of being lonely or separated from source. This is whatever source means to you, whether it's God, yourself, your spirit, Buddha, whatever it is. So being disconnected from that. Not being enough. It's a void. It's the fear of being alone, of not being connected to something. The problem with this fear is that it leads people to look for other ways of feeling connected. They tend to turn to negative relationships, to drugs, to abuse, to all sorts of things, or staying in situations that are not constructive and best for their soul. Some people join groups, and even if it's not a group that is in their own soul truth and their own soul partner, they stay in it because they'd rather be in a group headed in a direction, even if it's not their right true direction, because at least then they're not alone. It's a sad thing, but it's what happens. Rather identify it, then we can work through it. Ironically, loneliness is often the path to connecting with the fullness and the unity and source. So that's the third fear, and possibly the greatest fear, and it's a bit of a complicated fear, is the fear that we may indeed be in control of our own reality. And how much responsibility do we accept for it? The problem here is we often do things that aren't good for ourselves, deconstructive things, like we might have knee-jerk reaction, or do things on some kind of subconscious or unconscious level that isn't good for ourselves. Why do we do it? Because it's in our subconscious. It's a knee-jerk reaction. We do it without thinking. And then, the problem is to try and rather take control of this fear, this third fear, and identify what problems are in our subconscious, and then we can choose to rather be really in control for the first time, truly in control, and be able to live consciously. Many people find it hard to try and fail not to have tried at all, but the reality is then you're hurting yourself even more. We need to start looking and thinking, what fears are driving you in your life? What belief about how life works and experiences helped create those fears? What fears do you feel in your last and current intimate relationship? What fears do you have around health, money, intimacy, children, sexual issues, abundance, wealth, health, and how are they affecting your life? Try and identify when they started, what was the trigger, the instant, the person that started it, and then try and figure out, is it working for you at the moment or not? And that's when we can start working from it. If you found this information useful, please go to www.soulrelationshiprescue.co.za. You will find, if you go there, you'll find there's more videos, free videos, helping you to live your best life. Thank you.